Welcome back to Walk, Run, Soar. This is part 2 of day 38, number 49 in the book. This one goes really well with the one I did for part 1. Resting as a part of training. Our verse is Psalm 62, verse 5. Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from Him. So really it's just kind of short but sweet. She starts, with the classic, how many times have you had your alarm go off and you just really don't want to get up? And she talks about how she was grateful for those morning runs. And she shares how when she met her now husband Sean, when they were getting to know each other, she asked him what he liked to do on weekends, and this is what he said. Well, I wake up early on Saturday morning and I go for a bike ride for a few hours, and then I come home and eat a big breakfast and take a long nap. On Sundays, I get up early and go on my long run, then I come home and eat and get ready for church and usher for the 2 morning services. After church, I come home and take a nap. And she talks about thinking that that's not how she was. She wasn't like a napper or to stop and be still for a little bit. So it was something that Sean ended up teaching her and her 3 daughters about how to take that rest. She shares in the Psalms, David talks about the soul rest only God provides. Truly my soul finds rest in God, my salvation comes from Him. That's 62:1. David seems to be preaching truth to himself, that God is the one who brings true rest. And that same phrase, find rest in God, is also found in 62:5, which was our verse at the beginning. God is both our hope and our salvation and our hope. The Hebrew word that they use for rest, it actually means silence, related to being quiet, still, or ceasing. It can be hard for some people to, that are used to just go, to take that rest, but it's definitely needed in our lives. This echoes Psalm 46:10 that says, be still and know that I am God. We are to stop moving, stop striving, stop fighting, and simply rest in silence and in knowing we can trust God. All right, our faith step. Take a rest inventory on your life. If humans need 7 kinds of rest, including physical, mental, social, creative, emotional, spiritual, and sensory, how are you doing? Wow, that's a lot, and I'm probably not doing very well. Make a chart and jot down some ways you are resting in each area. If you have gaps in your chart, brainstorm ways you might rest in those categories. Add them to your schedule as it works for you. Our inspirational quote is by Bart Yazzo, Chief Running Officer for Runner's World magazine. I often hear someone say, I'm not a real runner. We are all runners. Some just run faster than others. I've never met a fake runner. That's a good one. Our training note from Coach Sean. Adequate rest and sleep are critical components to competing at a high level. When running, you are breaking your muscles and body down. It is during the rest periods that your body rebuilds and repairs itself into a stronger version of you. One thing that I've gotten to love doing as far as rest and recovery is Epsom salt baths. And I have different ones that have different scents. A lot of people do that, so that's one thing I like to do and it just feels nice. The warm water relaxes your muscles, but rest is definitely important. And so I never run on Sundays. I think really the only time I run on Sundays is when I'm on vacation. And we're, if we're somewhere cool and I want to take a little jog, but on a normal basis, it's usually my rest day, no matter what. Even if I already had, like this week, I didn't run yesterday. I wasn't feeling it yesterday, but I'm still not going to run on Sunday. It's my built-in rest day. So be sure to take the rest that you need. It's so good for your mind and your mental health, emotional health, all that. So I hope everyone has a great Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow.